Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome to ZSR. Today we have a very exciting matchup in the OoT Randomizer Standard Tournament. This is Cola versus Favio in the lower bracket round 4. On commentary today we have Okishi and Hyper, and they'll take it from here.
Yo, thank you, baseball. What is up, Hyper?
Let's go. It's the Giga Boys on Restream. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. Dude, oh my god. So looking at this stats page, dude, I did not think that these two had 97 races between them.
It's kind of crazy. And I don't know if these stats are right, but first 1v1 between these guys? Maybe. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, so these two are two very long-standing members within the community, and they're also co-op partners. Okay, so the stakes are high for this one. Which one's the better co-op partner?
Damn. Winner of this becomes captain for next season.
Gets to make every single play. Oh my goodness. We're in losers bracket round 4. This is a very high stakes match. Whoever wins this match gets to move on to play, spoilers, Mr. Mario in round 5. If Cola wins this, it's Cola versus Mr. Mario. If Favio wins this, then it's a Favio versus Mr. Mario. And we saw that in round 1 of winner brackets. So, Mr. Mario was the one who sent Favio down to the lower bracket. So, honestly, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Two different paths that these guys have taken. Cola making a run through winners brackets up until the quarterfinals, I want to say. And Fabio, as you said, dropping down in round 1 to Mr. Mario, probably wanting to get that W to get the revenge on Mario in the next round. So we'll see what happens. As we're about to get underway. So we've got a child start with the Spirit Medallion and Requiem. So I would expect we are going to see Requiem pretty early. But let's see where we drop first.
Yeah, that Requiem kid, honestly, if you have a bad child spawn or like a really far away child spawn, that Requiem might get played pretty early just to see if you could get some sort of movement going on. But does look like our runners are ready to go in a very orange start. I love that.
It's exciting. It excites me.
Oh, speaking of bad child spawns. Okay. Yeah. That's that's definitely a location.
I feel like this one comes up a lot. And it usually catches you off guard, and you sometimes forget that this check in the crater exists.
Yeah, and it's very much in logic.
It is. It is. And I actually like this spawn because it's a really fast way to CAC. It's a really fast way to Lost Woods and Goron City. So it looks like a bad spawn, but there's actually a lot of like movement available from it. The one thing it doesn't give you is a fast way back to Temple of Time.
Yeah, that's pretty much whenever I think of good child spawns, I think of, just that kind of movement. You kind of either want like a Kokiri Forest for like an easy access to Deku and Lost Woods and SFM for song access, or you want something that's like towards the market area, especially if you're not going to get Prelude or Serenade anytime soon.
Yeah, it's really nice for early game movement, I think. We did get opponents off of the Requiem check, so it doesn't give us too much early on, but it does open up GTG nice and early.
Yeah, it does look like we're going to get a quick peek at the skulls, though. So 40 is Bomb Juice, 30 is the Mirror Shield, and 50 is Dead.
Okay. Let's see if Spirit is required. Have to wait until our runners visit the Temple of Time or potentially find a path to Twin Rover. If it is indeed a medallion, we'll have to wait and see. I believe in the 30.
It does look like Fabio did go for the hint down there, just below the owl, and that was the GTG underwater. It's the toilet check. It's double defense. Nobody's gonna get that. Oh my goodness! Straight into neighbor's love.
We got all the meme items.
Okay, that's a Sacred Forest Meadow to Phantom Ganon.
I wonder if that's probably just a song. So yeah, we're probably gonna see like Minuet or Sarias on the Child SFM. I would expect.
Yeah, it's more likely that than like first hook shot in the bomb grotto or something like that.
Yeah, you never know with this game though. Honestly.
Yeah. But I do like the fact the runners are just knocking out chickens early. You don't want to have to, save quit just to come back here.
I do kind of like the way that Cola did it, routing in a couple of other checks as well. You never know if you find like something useful in your child segment, pairing that with the chickens, so it's nice. Doesn't take up too much time.
Yeah, I do know that you could appreciate very efficient routing.
Oh yeah, I love it.
All right, now honestly, I do think that from here, you just go Lon Lon Ranch, and then, you kind of work from there. You don't really want to just go straight adult. You are a child. You want to get those songs, knock those out, see if you could get any more movement.
Yeah, you might see some runners like to check the foolish hints before going to the ranch. Other players just like to use the bridge to farm skulls, like we just saw Cola do. I haven't timed it, but I think it's about the same time commitment as just robbing Talon from his house, and you pull more money from the bridge, so makes sense.
Yeah, my question is, how many skulls are on the bridge there?
How many skulls?
Yeah, you said he was farming skulls.
Oh, did I? Dude, okay, all right. Listen, it's midnight. Okay, I'm allowed to make mistakes. You just had a sleep. I've just got skulls in my mind. All right, I saw that 30 skull mirror shield. I want skulls.
Yeah, I do think that those runners are probably just gonna, if spirit is required, they're gonna be, oh man, what a nice bomb bag. Okay.
Nice bomb bag.
Yeah, that feels great. I mean, if spirit's required, these runners are probably gonna passively grab skulls to get to the mirror shield. You're not gonna like hard push that because you don't know how soon spirit's gonna show up for you.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then they're probably gonna very slowly grab those skulls. If at all.
Chat also mentioning that bomb bag really helps with the time of day issue that we might have getting back into market. It offers a lot of like movement that you can do to burn some time of day to make it back in time. So really helpful finding that bomb bag.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, after Lon Lon Ranch, you could probably just save quit and jump down into Goron City to get yourself into the Lost Woods area if you want to do that. Yeah, that's going to burn some time of day for you.
Ooh, that's Rudo's letter as well.
Very nice. Okay. Now, okay, so we do get Crater is foolish, Lake Hylia is foolish, and Kokiri Forest is foolish.
Okay.
And there, I didn't see the song, but there definitely is a song there.
Yeah, that's it was Temple of Time Sons, it looks like chat is saying.
Okay.
Something interesting to note is no foolish dungeons. Now this doesn't necessarily mean anything, but there's a high probability that if there is a foolish dungeon, it will usually be hinted. So the fact that there isn't a foolish dungeon, it'll be on the back of runners' minds to just be cautious when entering dungeons, because there's a good chance that there's some kind of major item in every dungeon. Not guaranteed, but increased likelihood.
Yeah, and that hint that we just saw in the grotto is just kind of like, it's just bittersweet. You get the chickens hint, and you already did chickens. So thank you, game. Much appreciated.
Game loves to help. And Cola doing exactly what you said as well, going down that trail in into Goron City by the looks of it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a little unfortunate for Fabio. I don't think Fabio is going to have time of day to go into Ranch and not going to be able to get that bomb bag.
I think, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, definitely not going to make it here, but oh yeah, he doesn't have that bomb bag, so this is going to be a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, he'll get there eventually. But right now, we could actually suss out exactly what's going on here. We have Ocarina of Time as Prelude of Light. So we know that that song that's in hinted Foolish Crater is Serenade. So if you want Serenade, you just got to cross that bridge.
Yeah, that's true. Serenade always useful as well. We don't know if water is required yet, but I just think Serenade is good for movement in general. Foolish Lake Hylia kind of devalues it a little bit, but songs are songs. I like songs. It's a game about songs. You gotta like songs.
Yeah. And plus, with your child spawn, like getting that Serenade, it's gonna be really nice. Okay, I think I see what Fabio was working time of day there to get Dampe.
Yeah, this makes sense. I think Fabio's just gonna commit to the skulls. Not a bad idea, seeing as we don't know what 10 and 20 are, regardless of whether 30 may or may not be required. But I'm interested to see what Fabio's next move is to burn time of day.
Yeah, for Cola, this makes sense. He doesn't. The thing is Cola doesn't know his Foolishes, which is the only downside. So he's probably gonna full clear Kokiri Forest while he's over here. But that's, I mean, it's not too bad. There's worse places to full clear.
Yeah, this is probably one of those ones where you're being a little bit cautious. Some of the checks in Lost Woods are fine. Some players like to skip Ocarina minigame if they haven't checked the Foolish hints, maybe even Lost Woods Bridge Scrub, and just save it for like maybe your second trip through when you have more information. We'll see what Cola does here.
And we do get to check if that Sacred Forest Meadow to Phantom Ganon is actually going to just be the song, or if it's going to be the item here. Okay, it's just going to be the song. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, it looks like we got a hint as well that Child Spirit has 2 small keys.
Child Spirit, really? Oh, we got both of our doubles already. With Dead Hand coming up with a key and a regular, or a dead item, and Child Spirit being both keys, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good to have your dual hints early. They're pretty strong sometimes, so yeah, good info to have early game. I think we're just going to see Sarias or Minuet on this. Obviously, you would hope for Minuet. But it might be something a bit more.
Yeah, Minuet just being the superior song here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's that.
Awesome. All right, well, we can expect Minuet to probably be late in the seed in that case.
Or, oh, very nice death warp there. Or we could just expect Minuet to be on the adult SFM song.
Yeah, that's a good point.
With Cola doing that death warp there, that also means that he's not going to get those hints on top of Sacred Forest Meadow Maze, which is fine. I mean, you just go and check those hints when you're adult anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty common to save those for adults sometimes. If you have a fast way like Sun Song or a death warp like we saw Cola do. It's just so often that you run through that place as adult. Makes sense to skip it early game. Yeah, and I think we are seeing Cola kind of play a little bit cautious and not full clear Lost Woods checks. And a free shield. Nice. Thanks, Mito.
I mean, yeah, that feels pretty good. It's already running a little bit low on money there, and so getting that free shield feels kind of nice. You're not gonna have to farm up for that. And this, honestly, this time of day works out perfectly for Favio. He's going to be able to go to Lon Lon Ranch.
Maybe not going to Lon Lon Ranch.
That is a little curious.
That's interesting, yeah. Well, gonna miss out on that bomb bag, so it does look like a rough start for Favio, but we know that anything can happen, and it's looking like a strong start for Cola and a bit of an early advantage, but a lot of Zuda left to play, and a lot can happen. Already got Skull Mask. We know Skull Mask is dead, but yeah, Skull Mask early.
Okay, so he did the detour to get the Skull Mask here without having the information. That's, I mean, if his plan is to just go to, you know, Lost Woods area anyway afterwards, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I think it has to be. I think that has to be the plan.
Yeah, he completely juked all of us there. We had no... You're like, no. This is the play right here.
And I was wrong. We are seeing Cola full clear Lost Woods.
Alright, this is nice to see. I'm glad that Favio is going to be able to work in some Lon Lon Ranch here. Just puts them on the same page.
Yeah, that would have been a rough start missing that bomb bag early. So it's good that we're seeing him get there now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Very nice.
Alright, game. Nice little hammer. You know, maybe we get a little some bull badge action later down the line.
Some bull badge action, I like it.
Alright, Skokin, what do you got?
Alright. Cola being smart and having 40 rupees for this check. Not
Yep.
all gamers do that.
Yeah, not all gamers are created equal. Alright. Alright, so we do know that Skull Mask is dead. We do know that Sacred Forest Meadow to Phantom Ganon is so much as Saria's, or what if it, hear me out, what if it's Saria's for like Song of Storms on the adult song and it's leading the storms, you know? Maybe it's not just the song for access to Forest Temple. You don't know that yet.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this game has hurt me enough times to believe that that's a genuine possibility. Oh, I love Cola checking that check from the house. I don't think I've ever thought to do that before. That's really smart.
Oh, also going for the skulls here. So it looks like these runners are just going to be committing to getting that 30 without knowing. And honestly, yeah, that's fine. This is such a high stakes match. You don't want to, miss out on skulls or get skulls too late and that be the determining factor of, who could get spirit done faster.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going really too far out of their way for these skulls, and you want to be checking 10 and 20 anyway, so it makes sense at this stage. Cola burning through those sticks, though.
Yeah, dude, I was just looking at that too. I was like, man, down to 2 sticks already. If you get a late Kokiri sword, then it's gonna feel a little bad. But I mean, sticks are cheap, right? Shouldn't be too
Sticks
bad.
are pretty cheap. All right, so Favio isn't taking that skull mask into Lost Woods. So it does make me feel like he might have forgot the ranch and then remembered.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to go adult.
Yeah, Cola's got some time of day management too. This seed does seem like it's a bit tricky to manage this time of day. Cola, this is Valley. Yeah, this is Valley. It won't be Valley Lake, because Lake is foolish. Might set up Scarecrow though.
I mean, it's daytime right now. Do you just skip Valley and just walk all the way back over?
Maybe, but I think there's enough time of day to get Child Valley in, plus 2 hints. Like, I think it's worth it, but never mind. Cola disagrees with me. And I respect it.
Disagrees and wants to just go adult. He's done with this segment, and I don't blame him. Oh, but Fabio disagrees with Cola. It looks like Fabio wants to hit that Valley Lake, and we'll see. We'll see if that's the play here.
What is happening? I can't pick what these runners are doing.
Yeah, I mean, this one's so wonky. Until you get that serenade, it's just gonna be hard to get back to back to adult during your child segments.
Yeah, a sun song or a prelude or being able to get to that serenade would be really useful right now.
This is Cola's first peek here over into market, so he'll be able to knock out bomb shoe bowling and child shooting.
Yeah, which did we see child shooting from Fabio when he was in Child Mucker? I'm not sure. I think we would have.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't looking.
I know he did Richard. I know that much.
Okay. We did. Okay.
Nothing from Valley yet. Did get a big gold rupee over there in the crate. I can't see.
It looks like there's something.
Yeah,
that's hovers.
It does look like hovers. Oh man, hovers going into adult feels so nice.
Oh, that's not hovers.
Okay, never mind. But you know what that does open up? That opens up Child Spirit. If you want to get those, it's not logical, but if you want to get those 2 keys and work your way up Child Spirit, you can do that. Yeah,
honestly, those bomb shoes could be nice. Child Spirit early does sound good. Maybe not in this child segment. I'd want to know if child was required, if Spirit was required first. Oh yeah, people are asking about why the music sounds weird. I think Cola has the setting where low HP slows down his music.
I didn't even know that was a setting, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've never used it before, but that's what it sounds like. Ooh. I
was a
think that might have been
nice hit.
intended. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's actually
does look
really
like it was
cool.
intended. Yeah.
Yeah.
And already at 9 skulls. That's kind of huge. I mean, we're 20 minutes in.
Yeah, that's fast. This will be, you know, it's looking like Fabio is going to be able to turn in 10 on his adult CAC visit, which is not something you see very often.
No, and I think he just wants to be as efficient here with clearing. Going to be going up South Hyrule Field, probably working his way over into the into the Lost Woods area.
Yeah, I think got to be careful with the time of day again. It's probably going to be entering like the Kokiri area at nighttime again. So again, got to manage it to be able to get back in as adult. This is not something you see very often in too many seeds where time of day routing is this important. I think it's a very undervalued skill that doesn't get shown off too often.
Yeah. Well, we did get a med check, and it does look like we have Shadow Temple on our Forest Medallion, Forest on our Fire Medallion, DC on our Water Medallion, Spirit on our Shadow Medallion, which honestly now, knowing that Spirit's relatively early in the logic here, quote unquote early in the logic, yeah, going for that Mirror Shield on 30 does not feel bad. We do have to do Spirit. We are going to need that Mirror Shield on 30, and that Spirit's going to help open up the bridge. We do have Water on Light Medallion, and in our Stone Dungeons, our Fire Temple, Jabu, and Deku.
Okay. Not too bad. Nice, easy 30 Skull Seed. It's one of those ones as well, like 30 Skull Mirror Shield. How hard do you push it? Like, depends, right? Maybe like you find 2 strengths, you're like, I want in Spirit right now. So
yeah, I think you're right about that.
Yeah, like runners are already at 10, so I think from here it's probably a bit more of a slower Skull Collect until we see some strengths.
Yeah, it does look like we got a Haunted Wasteland for Bongo, which is kind of like telling.
Oh, damn.
If you think about that, I mean, you need magic, you need a fire source to get to even do Wasteland. So, I mean, we're probably looking at hovers, or yeah, we're probably just looking at hovers.
Put Dins there, please.
Oh, so you want the fire arrow requirement?
I want the fire arrow requirement. Hell yeah. All right, we got a Zora tunic. Let's go.
Yeah, it feels kind of nice being able to do this and also have Song of Time. One of those small little quirks.
There's a ZL. That's going to give us some more movement, which is nice.
Ah, okay, yeah, Cola wants to go back over to get that song. I don't blame him. You got those bombs, you're probably not going to come back to Graveyard for a little bit. Might come back with Child for Dampe, because Fabio routed that in, but Cola hasn't yet.
Yeah, I always hate getting ZL. Like, if I do Graveyard first, like Cola did, I'm always sad to see ZL, because it makes me have to backtrack, and you know I don't like backtracking.
Yeah.
But Cola's got a nice amount of HP here, so probably just going to be able to set up another Death Warp after he gets his song. And I'm expecting probably heading to DC after this.
Yeah. If he does end up doing the Death Warp here, that's going to be 2, like, pretty nice Death Warps we've seen from him today.
Yeah. Just had that nice HP
Ooh,
I feel like Cola's
okay.
music has been slow the whole time, so it's been low
Yeah.
HP.
Yep, there's the Death Warp. Very nice.
And Song of Storms too. And as we mentioned before, we've got really fast access to the bottom of the well when we go back child because of our child spawn. Nice quick way back to CAC. So we'll probably see that in our next child 2 segment. Let's see what we get in this adult section. DC probably coming up, and then maybe heading to, I don't know, do we go into Lost Woods and get our potential minuet? We'll see.
Yeah, I think you just do. I mean, so Minuet could still be on Burning Cac, considering that Forest is the Fire Medallion, but you're probably gonna get Minuet inside of SFM. I mean, that's where that song really has to be, with that hint for Saria's song.
It does like to be there. I think you're right as well. It can also be Burning Cac. So one of those two still let Saria's be path. Again, like, we're assuming it's just the song for access, but it can always be like Saria's for, you know, Darunia.
Yeah,
And
that's
Darunia has a hook shot.
seen.
You know, unlikely, but I've seen it before.
Well, Favio did get that hammer, so not going to be missing out on that, which is nice. And Cola being the first one into DC. So our first dungeon, we know we need to get it done. You're going to do it regardless. And thankfully we could get it done this early.
Yeah, so this will probably tell us how hard Cola is going to push the skulls. Does he just get the one that's on the way, or does he divert a little bit and grab a couple extra in here?
That's a Kakariko to Twin Rova. Have we gotten anything else in Kakariko? We got ZL, and it can't be that. So there might be a strength on 10 or 20. That could be possible.
Yeah, we haven't really seen anything else in there, have we? So that just says skulls, doesn't it? And adult shooting gallery. Those are our only checks left, right?
Yeah.
Well, it can't be directly the 30 skull hint for Mirror Shield because that's on an always hint. But it could be like a strength that, well, I don't think it's going to help us get the Mirror Shield, but yeah. Can't directly be that 30.
Okay, so those two hints that Cola missed out on in SFM, not really too useful. And that's already 10 skulls there for Cola, so maybe he wants to turn in 10 knowing that CAC is path to Twin Rova. He might want to turn in 10 after DC finish since you spawn over there. But I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to wait until he had 30 to turn in 10, 20, and 30 at the same time. But with that CAC to Twin Rova and only 3 of those hints, or with only 3 of those checks left, I think we're going to see a 10 skull turn in.
Yeah, the problem is, like, I think Cola might want to continue up trail after, and it does feel bad jumping into CAC just to go back and head up the trail. So we might even see Cola turn in that 10 skulls with bottom of the well. I think that play makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that. Very nice. So we got a slingshot. That's logical child spirit, so...
Let's go. I think this is our first look at Child... No, Cola's done this, hasn't he? Child Goron City. He did Hot Rodder, I think.
He did Hot Rodder, and he did the maze on Child's side, so...
Oh, okay. I missed that.
Yeah, he did. He also grabbed the skull while he was in there.
Damn, nice.
Not something you don't see that skull every day, I'll tell you that much. When I saw it, I was like, okay, it makes sense. But you as Child, you can't really peek the left side of the maze there, so That's why you usually
Yeah.
don't see that be done as child.
It is possible to peek it, but I never feel confident that I've seen it properly without a Kakiri sword. So yeah, I don't like going for it just for that reason. I feel like I mispeek it too often. By the way, nice execution from Cole there. Got the double side hop and the hammer shot on the, you know.
This is giving you flashbacks from yesterday, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's still the same day for me. Just FYI.
Oh my. Listen, as soon as I sleep, it's a different day. Doesn't matter when or where. Doesn't matter for who either, or what side of the world you're on. Very nice. That's going to be a DC completion, and Favio is going to make it over into adult.
Yeah, nicely done. I was worried about this, but Fabio's got it under control. And we'll be heading to adult very shortly.
Yeah. I mean, even if Favio isn't going to have time of day to do all of day cack stuff, one, he could choose to go upriver to change that time of day if he'd like. Two, he could just go beat DC and then do cack stuff, which will probably give him the 10 skull, a reason to do the 10 skull turn in without, messing with his routing.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I think we are seeing Cola turn in 10 right now as well. Oh, a bit of autopilot brain there. Going to check the skull hits. Oh, very nice.
All right. That's probably the Twin Rover.
You're feeling pretty good about checking that. Yeah, and now you don't mind having to backtrack when you just pulled a hook shot.
Yeah, that feels pretty good. Now you're kind of hoping you pull a strength and a bow, so you could just go and knock out Forest while you're doing this whole loop as well.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Yeah, I think Cola's path from here looks fairly straightforward. Just picking up a couple of songs. Probably won't dip into fire to do Volvage, unfortunately, but maybe next time.
Yeah, we'll hit up Volvage later. We do have storms, though, so we can check this storms grotto.
We've got to stop. Oh my god. Alright, let's focus. Com's getting a little bit out of control here. Oak on limited sleep. Hyper needs to sleep.
Okay, so I was struggling whether that said Blue Rupee for Frogs 2 or Boomerang. Every time I see Blue Rupee on Frogs 2, and I just scroll past it super quickly, I think it says Boomerang, and I have to double check it, but it does look like it is actually a Blue Rupee this time.
We haven't had a Frogs 2 seed in a while. I think we're due for one. Unfortunately, not today, though.
Sound like a really bad Vegas gambler. Man, 21's due, man. I gotta put all my life savings on 21.
Yo, what's up, Sarah? Welcome to the exciting restream. And Fabio climbing river.
Yeah, this makes sense.
We don't have a spare bottle, do we?
No, and he doesn't have ZL yet, so unless he gets a bottle and hovers here, which is kind of unlikely knowing that, Haunted Wasteland is path to Bongo, probably not going to see an ice cavern quite yet. Yeah,
so we're just seeing the typical river opener before adult cac that a decent majority of players like to do.
Yeah, I may be biased against it because I love myself a river opener, but yep, there is a Serenade.
Very nice. Oh yeah, we don't even need to do the crater loop because our child spawn is like right there.
Yeah, and also DMC is foolish.
Oh, I did forget about that. But there's still the trail fairy, which I don't think we've checked yet.
Yeah, it does kind of feel bad. It's like the one thing that not doing that loop is kind of orphaning off. Like, when do you... Oh, yeah, never mind. No, you're right. Just do it as child.
Just do it as child, yeah. Especially, like, that's our fastest way to bottom of the well as well. So just do it then. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, Ranch to Bane? I'm so glad chat is here to read the hints.
Yeah, I totally missed that.
Alright, so, I mean, that's just gotta be a bomb bag, right? Could be Song of Time.
That is an inside Ganon's castle.
Oh, and letter. I forgot Wrench was loaded.
Okay, so we could be looking at ice, we could be looking at anything bomb locked.
Okay, so we did get 5 unique path hints, which is nice.
What was the
So we
song
have
on?
Song of Time.
Ew. Yeah, hopefully it's just the bombs.
Yeah, I hope so
hopefully
too. That's nice and simple. But then again, like if lights are buried and all you have to go off is bomb bag, like that doesn't help at all.
No. Yeah, it could literally be anywhere. It could be on ball badge.
It could be. Get it trending. Alright, I like the forest dip. Forest is a medallion, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and you're gonna get some skulls. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna get them regardless, but...
This dip makes sense. I didn't actually see, Oh, Minuet is Nocturne. Alright, so are we expecting Minuet on Burning Cat then?
It could be on Burning Cack, or now, with that Nocturne being there, it could be on Shadow Completion just by itself.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So, yeah, I mean, regardless, you're gonna have to beat Shadow to get Minuet, is what it comes down to.
Chat proving you wrong, though, because Suns is Prelude. You should remember your hint.
Yeah, you're right. That's on me. I'll do better next time.
Thank you.
And a nice
All right.
hook shot for Fabio.
Yeah, feeling really good about that. And Fabio then you're going to take that hook and finish off this loop and head to DC as well.
Yeah, what's nice is with this routing, Fabio's going to get the Zelda's Lullaby before going in the graveyard, so not going to have to backtrack for that.
Yeah, that's really nice. I appreciate the lack of backtracking.
Yeah. Here's something you don't see every day. Song of Time actually being very useful here in Forest Temple.
Yeah, this actually came up in my race earlier as well. So, you know, that seed recency bias.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah. You know we love to point that out. Okay, nothing there. So, still going to be able to get this loop done. Gampy just not being nice right off the bat.
Yeah, Cola, it really is just like pushing the progression right now. Definitely looking like Cola's off to a strong start.
My
but a
question
lot of
is,
rando left to be played.
Like, okay, so after Forest here, there's not much else that you can do as an adult. Yeah, like, yes, you have hookshot and you have options, but realistically, I'm looking at this and disregarding this big chest that we're about to get, like, I would just go Child after this. You got Bottom of the Well, you could do Child Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, there's the fire arrows for Dins on Wasteland. Let's go.
Oh, man. This might actually come to fruition.
That makes me happy.
Okay, and there's the doubled up Cacta Twin Rova, but it does look like Colo does want to go Child. You got so much to do. You got Bottom of the Well to do. You got Child Spirit that you're probably going to need both of those keys in Child Spirit, so you might as well knock that out. You got the Slingshot. It just makes sense. Just start rushing your progression here.
Yep. Nice and simple, straightforward for Cola. You would expect to find some kind of progression, at least in Bottom of the Well, if not Child Spirit. Can collect a few more skulls along the way. And then probably thinking about GTG as their next play, depending on what we find.
For Cola, this actually looks like a Hyrule Castle check.
Okay.
I might be wrong. Maybe he's gonna prove wrong, but this does. If you're walking out here, you got nothing else to do in Market, nothing in the vicinity of Market area, but you could just go and check Hyrule Castle Ferry.
Yeah.
This is and Death Warp in the same spot by Fabio. Our runners are just they are co-op partners. They are co-op
That's
partners.
True. That's true. Yeah.
You're gonna see some tendencies they both do.
This might be nice time of day routing for Cola. I don't know if Cola has already done Dampe or not.
No, he hasn't. So maybe go Child Spirit, like completely set up Dampe, and then go and do Bottom of the Well afterwards. You're doing progression into, your best density.
Maybe also just thinking, oh my god, nice boomerang.
Man, that's a good pull. Oh, maybe
I was gonna say, maybe also Cola just thinking, I don't know if Cola's done Night Market yet, but this is gonna work out pretty nicely to do Night Market right now. Yeah, and that boomerang is hard to find. Fabio, as far as I know, has full cleared Market besides Treasure Chest Game. So that's going to be... There's not a lot of reason to run back through here. I guess to age change, you have to run through Market, so that might be Fabio's ticket to that boomerang.
Yeah, I mean, Jabu is a stone, so we actually don't want to see the boomerang.
See, I'm just like, I want to see AD, so,
it is being pointed out that Rudo's letter is in a Bane area, a hinted to Bane area, so we could, and we didn't get a dungeon hinted Foolish, so there's a good chance there's something in Jabu.
Yeah, I like your thinking. Let's go with that. All right, more skulls.
I want to see lights on Baronade.
That would be amazing. 15. If Cola hasn't done Night Skulls yet, I feel like he has, though.
I'm pretty sure he has.
Dampe. Just a bomb refill.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do remember Cola getting skulls here, because he used the bomb for the first skull, like, over by Cack Archery area.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, there's no way he's at 15 already without Cack Skulls. That'd be really impressive.
Yeah, that would have been insane. I have not been paying that much attention, but...
Alright, what do we think we're going to see in the well? Is it going to be a stacked well, or a bait well?
I'm going to say both strengths, just to make you want to push those skulls even harder.
Okay. I'm feeling a bow. I think there's going to be a bow in here. Actually, I'm going to say there's 2 bows in here. You went 2 items, I'm going 2 items.
Okay, what about bow and magic? So you could get that Hyrule, or Haunted Wasteland.
I do like that.
And what's nice is both runners know that Dead Hand is dead. You're not going to have to do Dead Hand, so Well just becomes that much faster.
Oh, that's so true. Dead Hand always feels horrible to go to.
So far, nothing. I mean, we're really expecting there to be something here.
Yeah, again, with the lack of foolish dungeons, like at least one major item. Now remember, like major item can still be like something like a bottle. Like it doesn't have to be a progression item.
Nice little boomerang trick for a little bit more bombs.
Cola's oozing with bombs now.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know, I just wanted it to be a little bit weird.
Alright, nice little key, and Cola's just gonna rush to the end of bottom of the well here. That just tells you, with that dead hand hint, how quick bottom of the well really can be. Okay, there's a big boy.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh my god,
He's got it.
that was so close.
Scale.
Yay.
Do we like that?
No. Like Hylia is foolish, dude. You don't want to see that.
I mean, now we can go do Jabu for lights. You know, more, you know. Let's go there.
Yeah.
Alright, so basement is an item. We now know where all 3 keys are.
I'm glad you're paying attention. I honestly only saw the one key that he got.
There was the one on Dead Hand was the 3rd key.
Oh, yeah, yep. That is true.
As long as we both pay attention to 50% of the things, we can get 100% of the seed done together.
Surely
It'll
there's
get a
not going to
combine.
be any underlap. Okay, just a scale, but that it is an item.
Hey, he's in he's in Lake Hylia. Let's go. Go do Jabu.
What if he rushes Jabu? Dude, that would be so awesome.
Somehow I don't think that's happening. I think what we're more likely seeing is a bottle turn in. Open up Ice Cavern.
Just do Jabu while you're there, why not? You get a lot of skulls. I mean...
That's true.
We're coping so hard here. Oh man, not even doing child fishing. Okay. Oh, dude, Lake Hylia is foolish. Never mind.
In a foolish lake, it's, you know. I mean, you know, sometimes you might just want to play the minigame for fun.
Baseball, I hate Jabu if I have to do it, but if it means that it could torture our runners, I'm all for it.
Alright, makes sense to do domain here as well. Turn in that letter. What are the potential songs we can get off Ice Cavern? Bolero. Is that it? It can't be Minuet, right?
No, it can't be Minuet. It can't be Prelude. Can't be Suns. Yeah, it's Bolero.
It's Bolero.
Wow,
and Minuet is on Burning Cack.
Huh. Pulling out the swag strats here.
Love to see it. Alright, so where's Favio headed? Favio's beat KD. Probably taking a similar line to what we saw Cola do. And picking up some songs, maybe Dip in Forests, like some more skulls.
Yeah, this makes sense. Just pretty much following in the footsteps here of Cola. Does seem like Cola does have a little bit of a small lead here with Fabio doing the same thing, but But honestly, with this, all right, listen, I know we're advocating for Jabu to be done here. Let's be honest, Jabu's probably not going to be done, but
Yeah, it's not happening.
we could see Kola going into Zor's River with the storms. Fabio went into River as an adult to get time of day, so that's one of those checks that Fabio is going to miss out on probably for a little bit, whereas Kola is going to be able to knock that out with the rest of the river checks.
Yep, that makes sense. We'll see if we pull anything off Frogs 1. I don't think we have a hint for that today.
There's the IGC to Morpha.
Yeah, Cola's still on 3 hearts. I guess Cola has just been skipping every heart chest, which I don't mind, you know, Stonefire, don't have to worry about Volvage, so you don't really need hearts.
Yep, that's true. You do need water, but you got that Zora Tunic, so you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah. And Cola's a gamer. Like, honestly, really doesn't need health. Dude can play on 1 HP for an hour.
Also, no beans. Lake Hylia, you don't need beans there. We don't need beans for Graveyard. We don't need beans for Crater. I'm assuming there's nothing on top of the Arch in Desert Colossus, so this is a no bean seed.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need the light medallion to open the bridge, just the light arrows. So light arrows, shadow medallion, spirit medallion are the requirements for the bridge. Okay, Frogs 1 is dead, so no issues there for Fabio, missing that.
Does look like Kola wants to go back up Oh no, never mind. He's just finishing up the checks, never mind. Don't mind me. No, at this point, like, you start getting, I wouldn't say bottlenecked, but you realistically start running out of places for you to go, and Child Spirit does look like a good place to go.
Yeah, I think it's the next play that makes the most sense, and then, oh,
that feels bad.
Oh, that feels really bad.
Oh.
It just reset.
I was not expecting that. Huh.
When did Kola save? Is this like a age scum? Oh no. Okay. I don't think Kola... Does Kola have the scale still? I think so, right?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know if Kola has a scale. He does have the scale? Okay. Wasn't sure if he scummed it.
Yeah. Turn in Rudo's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you probably do save after that.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a Child Spirit. Look at those heads up. His bottle is still empty. Okay, cool. I didn't even think to look for that.
No, chat's smarter than us.
Yeah. That if there's one thing I've learned, it's chat is definitely smarter.
I mean, they're like a combined force. It's not fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you know you're gonna get 2 keys here. I mean, all right, listen. If you go adult after this, Hyper, what are you doing?
GTG.
Without bow?
Yeah. I mean, you asking me that question right now?
All right. Yeah, that's my fault.
But honestly, like, I don't really know what else there is as an option right now. Like,
ice.
We don't have access to, ice. But yeah, do you really want to go ice for Bolero?
I mean,
I much prefer the GTG.
I mean, it is a good warp into that area. You don't have Minuet yet, but
That's
you also
true.
don't have much in that area left. Like, after you do ice, there's not necessarily a huge need for that Bolero unless you're going to do Stone Volvage.
True.
I think if anything, we're
get
just going to
banned.
annoy baseball the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right that like Bolero would be nice for like movement, but again, like even getting to Ice Cavern is like not fun.
Yeah, it's so bad.
That's just why I think GTG is the play, but then again, like, do you really want to like run over wastelands and then have to double back later as well?
Yeah, but GTG might just have that bow and
know.
magic for you.
Yeah, it's really hard, and this is why I never like a seed that has opponent's song really early, because it just puts GTG in play super early, and it loves to throw like an early sphere item, like a bow, in there, and it's just really hard to route in.
Yeah, I mean, we could have like Hammer Rocks, you know, have like a bow or magic or something.
Yeah, there's plenty of options still, but we are getting thin. You know, Jabu looks more appealing every second.
No, it doesn't. You know it doesn't.
I can try, all right? But again, like I'm definitely thinking with the lack of foolish hints for a dungeon, I want to be in dungeons as often as I can be. It just like your chances of finding something are just way higher than doing overworld. Yo, has it been an hour already?
Yep, it's been an hour, dude. Happy 1 hour, everybody. I know we're like 8 seconds early, but thank you so much to our runners today, Cola and Favio, knocking it out, giving us some exquisite gameplay for us to watch. Thank you to our trackers. We have Baseball and Lady Draco, and Baseball also pulling double duty with the restream, so thank you very much. And thank you to the other commentator in the booth, Hyper, for joining me this morning. Or letting me join you this morning, actually.
No, thank you for joining me. Getting up and watching this awesome race where we're going to see Stone Jabu.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing better to do, I'll be honest with you.
Thanks, chat.
Yeah, thank you.
Because chat's been reading our hints for us. So if we didn't have chat, we wouldn't have hints. Well, that's not true. Baseball's been recording the hints. So thank you, Baseball.
Is it happening? It might not be happening. It's not happening. That'd be a weird angle.
Where are we going? This is Southfield. Into Valley? Or just Southfield?
That's 20 skulls already for Favio. It looks like he wants to turn in 20 right away. I don't blame him.
And yeah, neither do I.
Yeah, we could still get a strength on 20. That's not unprecedented.
Yeah, there's no reason why 20 can't have something too. You know, just because 10 doesn't get to have all the fun all the time, you know. Sometimes 20 wants a little bit of action.
You know, if I was really pushing it, maybe 20 skulls is wallet for Volvage. I was kind of it was some money.
It was money. It's not helpful.
No, it wasn't.
But yeah, Favio's only 10 skulls away, soon to be 9, but no strengths. That mirror is just going to be sitting there, gathering dust.
Yeah, you gotta get 20 anyway, so it doesn't feel too bad. We know
Yes,
Southfield and
my
Gerudo Valley are nothing, so we know Cola's not going to pick up anything here. It's the question is like, what does Favio want to do?
Wow, I think this is a nice play. Oh, no, I just remembered the skull. That makes sense.
Yep. That will be 22 for Favio, but the thing is mirror right now is not the answer. That's not going to solve, your progression issue.
I think Favio just wants it ASAP, and I think if Favio is going into Ice Cavern, this might be the difference. Like, Fabio's been looking for something that's going to steer him in a different direction to Cola. And I think this might be it.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah. When did we get Blue Fire?
I think it was actually in that grotto in River that Cola wasn't able to get to.
The bottle in River?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, we totally missed that. We did not say anything about that when that happened.
I swear I'm watching. Cola's not far behind. It feels like Favio's been really aggressive with the skulls, but Cola's only 3 skulls behind, so
yeah,
both runners like really kind of pushing it.
That was a little unfortunate for Favio. He was trying to throw the bomb shoe up the wall so he could kill the skull before it turned daytime, but the bomb shoes just blew up in his face.
Oh, is that what he was trying to do?
Yeah,
that sucks. Now, KZ is in logic because we can hand in the letter.
Yeah. Is that actually a wallet on top of DC? I thought that was a Stone of Agony. Then again, I was looking at Cola's screen and he plays on VC, and I can't see anything on VC, so...
I don't know. You're asking me to pay attention here, and that's a big ask. It was Stone of Agony? Okay, you were right. Oh, now there's controversy. Alright, so this is a big moment for Favio. If Favio pulls something from this ice play, I think it brings Favio back into this. Because I think we can agree that Cola looks like it has... I wouldn't say a big advantage, but it does look like Cola's got the early game advantage. Okay, that's a big item. What
was that?
That was magic on KZ. That's how now we can do Wasteland. Oh no, we don't have Bow. Damn it.
Don't lie.
Alright, Bow next.
I mean, Bow and Ice would be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all new stuff for us.
Does Cola still have an advantage? I feel like it might have swung in Favio's favor now.
If Favio never touches bottom of the well, yes, but thing is, Favio still needs to do Child Spirit.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I was trying to think what Cola had done that Favio hadn't. I think we'll definitely see Favio do Child Spirit. Maybe, depending on how much progression we pick up, might be able to skip bottom of the wall. That would be huge.
Yeah, bottom of the well being... whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. That was Din's. Din's on Zora's Fountain Fairy.
Okay, so...
your dream's dead. But the cool thing is, you could safely reverse, get that probably. Oh, dude, you could, if that's just Hover sitting in Wasteland, you could do Shadow right now.
Yeah, you could. We got bomb shoes, so we don't need the bow or the long shot requirement for the end of Shadow. Imagine it's a bow in the Wasteland.
Oh, that would be weird. There's the 20 turn in for Cola.
It does look like Cola is following. I really don't know where else Cola can go besides GTG, so this makes sense.
Yeah, and you really don't want to go GTG unless you have Bow.
I guess so. I mean, we don't know Wasteland is long shot locked yet until we confirm that it is the hovers in the Wasteland. I mean, it's extremely likely that it is, but it could still be a bow.
We do have a Morpha, or inside Ganon's Castle the Morpha, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the long shot. It could be the Iron Boots inside of Ganon's Castle. So, long shot could just be out and about around here. Okay, Cole is going to be able to grab this blue fire, so he's not going to miss the magic. He's going to be able to grab that. So that feels kind of nice.
Yeah, it's not bad. Even if Cola decided he wasn't going to do this check, he's moved KZ, so he could always have come back with blue fire from ice, but this is better because it's a little bit quicker and more skulls for Cola as well. So some might say that was planned that Cola fell, so he had a nighttime skull.
Yeah, you could say that all you want.
There's our bow.
Wait, really?
We have a bow. Yeah. Bow in ice. Ice is always the play, people. If you're not in ice, you're playing the game wrong.
But dude, still no strength. Not a single strength. We need two of them.
Oh, that's... Dude, it could be a strength in the Wasteland. Is that another big boy?
It does look like another big boy. I don't think it could be... If there is a strength in Wasteland, it's a strength for strength 3 for Shadow. It can't be a strength for Spirit.
Yeah. Path prio and stuff.
Which probably means that your long shot or hovers at that point is strength 2 locked, and then the other one strength 3 locked.
Yeah.
Probably
that bomb bag that's bomb locked, right? That bomb bag. I'm sure it is.
No. You need Rudo's letter, which is not bomb locked. You need the bottle, which is Rudo's letter. You need Zelda's lullaby, which is not. Yeah, no, that's not bomb locked at all.
Okay. All right, so we can cross bombs off the ranch path then.
Oh boy. So yeah, you're looking at opponents.
We have a scale
Rudo's
to get Rudo's handed in.
River access is bomb locked, yeah, but you get the scale. Oh, that's what you just said. Never mind.
Wait, scale was bomb locked? In the well, was it?
Oh yeah, it is.
I don't remember what check it was. It was. You're right. Chat wins again. GG's chat.
They're probably like, what are these two doing? Oh my god. Talk about ball vag and non-bomb lock stuff. Yeah, currently, as far as we know, until we see the other scale, it is bomb locked.
Why did that filter it?
All right, so Cola just following in the footsteps here, which is good. This is good for Cola, but Favio is going to be the first one to get Bolero. Looks like there's nothing on the Iron Boots chest here. But it's going to feel pretty good.
Yeah, what did we pull? Magic, Dins, and Bow? You're feeling very good. And it's straightforward where you go now. There's not even a question about it.
Yeah, and even if it's not hovers there, if it's something that leads to hovers, I think you just commit to reversing the GTG.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so, for sure. I could see an argument for just rushing progression, though, and just heading straight to Shadow. Depends how aggressive you feel like playing.
Yeah, you could knock out Shadow. You're kind of... Oh, man. I mean, there could be logical for strength on the first 2 checks in Shadow. If you do get hovers in Haunted Wasteland, then you're not going to get logical strength 1 anywhere past those first 2 checks.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Damn, you're on top of the path, bro. I like it.
I'm trying here. I'm trying. I'm getting battered by chat right now. I gotta do something. You know I love you, chat. Alright, we got a big boy in Haunted Wasteland. What is it?
What is it?
What?
What?
What are you?
It's the Iron Boots!
Okay, so hovers... Alright, hold on. Hovers are just... What? Oh, wow. Shadow is late.
I love that. I told you, man. Every dungeon's got something.
Shadow has to be really late here. Is there something in Icy Waters that we didn't see?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I mean, like, I tried to look, but, like, they peaked it too fast.
They're too good.
They are. Oh, true. We can get titties off toilet now. We should do that.
Oh, that's where he's going. Tektite is dead. We know that much. Okay,
yeah,
so...
you want to do it on me?
What? No, you do. I don't even know what you're talking about. You do it.
Sorry, I was answering a question in chat. Yeah, we can't see a strength on the Bongo path because Spirit is the bridge medallion. So the first 2 strengths have to be on the bridge priority. Unless all 3 are equally available.
Yeah, bridge stuff is the correct answer here.
Yeah, exactly.
So inside Ganon's castle is more than likely long shot, which means that hovers are... So this is my thinking. If inside Ganon's castle is long shot, more than likely long shot, that means hovers have to be available to get those iron boots. But then why is that path to Bongo?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, dude, that's confusing. That hurts my brain. But it looks like Favio is rushing back. Are we going back to Fountain? We are. There has to be something on Icy Waters then. Oh, wait. Yeah, we're not waiting for that sun.
No.
That's not happening.
Okay, so... I don't know.
So, Mario, we're thinking because Morpher is hinted in Ganon's castle, and the only thing we're now missing is the long shot. So how do we get to those iron boots unless we have the hobbers?
My only other idea here is, I don't know. The other two strengths have to be available to get into Ganon's castle to get Longshot. Oh yeah. The other strengths are available to get into Ganon's, to get Longshot, to cross, to get the irons, which will unlock the hover boots in water. But thing is, Fabio's going back here, so Fabio probably saw the hover boots at the bottom of the Zora's Fountain, and we just didn't.
Yeah, that's fair. And I'm going to say that you solved that and not chat. That's a 1 win for us.
Is that what they did? Did they solve it while I was... Okay.
Oh my god,
what is that?
Is that the K-Sword? That's K-Sword. Wait, no? It's BGS? Where's he bailing?
Just
It was a sword. That must have been the BGS, but I still get it.
yeah, I would.
I mean, you're like halfway down. Damn. All right, Fabio losing 30 minutes, not picking up that BGS.
Yeah, so that brings us back to that Shadow is just going to be late into the logic here. And the other two strengths are just going to be available, not behind those iron boots.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. So Spirit comes first. We get Longshot from Morpha, and Shadow is very deep in this seed.
Yeah, which brings us to our more than likely correct play here in doing GTG. You're probably going to find two strengths here, let's be honest.
Yeah, Fabio's going to get his Rang here. Hopefully goes to Jabu soon.
Come on, Fabio.
And Fabio's still got bottom of the
rush.
well.
Yeah, dude, get that ring and rush Baronade. Come on.
So, yeah, this is a much easier decision for Kohler, I feel like. Fabio, obviously, I think Fabio thought that was the K-Sword, and so rushed for it. And also had a lot of stuff left to do that Kohler's already kind of done, so I think it's a more clear-cut decision for Kohler what to do here. Fabio had a lot more options.
Yeah. Man, that mispeak in Zora's Fountain, yeah, without having, I mean, even with having Bolero, it's still such a, time sink.
Yeah, it feels bad. That's why I just get it. Like, I'm like, I committed to going for this. I'm just gonna get it now.
Yeah.
Even though I mispeaked it. And let's be honest, like, BGS is still pretty nice to have.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, Strength 1 will not be on Toilet. We do know that Toilet is going to be double defense.
Damn, Kohler might want that with his 3 hearts that he's playing the whole seed with.
You think he saw that Toilet double defense and said, yeah, I'm getting that.
Yeah, if Kohler hasn't picked up any hearts yet, he's not picking up double Ds. Nice use of the skull mask there from Fabio. Making the Keys not interested in him at all.
Yeah.
Must be why he got it, for sure.
Dude, if only it made, like, Stalfos also, like, run from you. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, that'd be sick. I like that. Alright, so we're thinking of strength in here.
At least one. I mean,
I'm gonna say K-Sword. There's all 3 strengths in Deku.
that made my stomach hurt. I want you to know that. Like, it was almost instant.
Alright, fine, we'll spread them out. One strength in Deku, one in Jabu, one in Fire. On for badge.
On Volbadge herself. Such a nice Denalphos from Colo. It was very clean.
Yeah, very clean. Cola has played the game once or twice. Just in
Maybe
case you didn't know.
couple 800 times, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting a little peek inside the maze here. Nice big chest. Nothing
That's
in the
case
middle.
sword. Oh, Magic 2.
I guess that bails you out if you don't get that blue fire for KZ.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's missing that, but... I mean, we know they're not. We've literally seen it, so I'm just gonna shut up. Yeah, KZ not required. That's sad. Is it just me, or does Cola's HP look even less with the bigger magic bar?
Oh yeah, it definitely puts into perspective how close to death you always are. All right, is this our first strength?
No, it's the K sword. Oh, even better. Let's go. TCG.
I think my face got visibly concerned there.
Oh, I love to see that. And you don't have sun songs, so you gotta like route in nighttime, and it's just like annoying. I'm feeling really evil. Damn, Kirby
What
getting in an
else?
early guess. I like it. Oh yeah, the guesses are coming in.
Yeah, 10 and 20 have been checked. 10 had hook shot. And, oh, well, okay. We do still have a Cacta Twin Rova. And yes, we did get a hook shot on 10, but we haven't seen adult shooting yet. Our runners did just get the bow, so there could be a strength on that.
That's true. Surely lens isn't the only thing we see in GTG.
Yeah, there's double defense.
I did forget about that.
I
So
mean,
far,
not even-
it has held up true that every dungeon has had a major item so far, I believe.
Yeah, so far. Which means, you know, fire. You know, you could.
Fire's open. Water's open.
You both have Bolero, so it doesn't hurt to go there. You do have irons. Thing is those irons are strength 2 locked as far as we know.
Yeah, I mean, we have every other item required to beat Water Temple besides a long shot. We've even got the tunic.
Yeah, and so long shot has to be in there, and long shot has to be strength 2 locked. So these irons are strength 2 locked, and water probably just has your hover. So I mean, if you're really feeling desperate and you just want to get some progression done, you could go do water real quick, but finding those strengths first are probably going to be your top priority.
Here we go. Here's another big boy.
Strength.
Oh, honestly, that's not bad.
No, that's fine.
That's perfectly placed. Just like I'd drop that now. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
There you go. See, sometimes BranoBot is nice and just puts items in friendly places.
You know what's crazy? Never mind.
Amazing.
I was gonna say, oh, we're strength 2, like strength 1 and 2 from go, but we still need lights, and
We
lights
need
are just gonna
light.
be on Baronade, so get prepared for that.
All right, I guess we'll see HBA next and out to Grotto Valley.
Oh wow, that is already 30 for Favio and a mirror shield pickup.
Let's go. All right, just need some strength to make use of that now.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of nice for Favio getting the mirror shield, you know, at this point. You still kind of want to route in adult shooting. Now adult shooting is just a one-off checking CAC, and CAC being hinted path. You still don't want to miss that.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit yuck having to go back for that check now, but just might have to. GTG really, like, not coming up with anything besides that juicy lens.
That's not something I thought you would say. I'm just going to be honest with you.
Oh, Cola.
Oh, he's got it. He's fine. He's fine.
Easy.
Oh my god. Well, that's fire and logic.
Let's go. Rush it.
Rush ball edge.
I mean, honestly, fire is like, that's like our most dense location right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're probably gonna get hovers from water, but you really don't want to go one. Like, at this point, you know that Shadow's late into the seed. You're not gonna get anything crazy in Shadow. You might get a, you know, double strength lock strength in Shadow. So it's not like you really want to rush it. You kind of want to just find those strengths, and that's where, you know, doing fire after Hammer Rocks here just might make sense. Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
Maybe the answer's just here.
This
like
has to be it. What the?
Yes. Sling number 40.
Alright, just go water.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this. While we know it's like super out of logic at this stage, it's still progression. It's still unlocking, like following a path item. It's stuff you have to do, so I think it makes total sense. And yeah, we could easily just find like strength 3 in here, and then that's one less strength we have to worry about.
Yeah, you know that strength 3 is not gonna like, if you do find it here, you know that strength 3 is not gonna unlock long shot.
Yeah, exactly.
There's also a someone in chat just mentioned something like, you could just go Shadow for the first 2 checks, and that could have one of your strengths.
Yeah. For sure. Alright, what's Favio doing? Oh? Jabu?
Oh, please. Yeah, this the only thing going over here. Dude, Jabu's just gonna have both strengths and lights. Calling it now.
I don't know if Fabio's done domain. So this might just be a domain play, but man, I'll take a Jabu.
Commit. You gotta make.
You're just gonna do it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a big chest.
Oh, we did expect a big boy here, didn't we?
Very beautiful. Oh, he's getting the fish too. It's a Jabu play.
Oh, let's go. Oh. Equipping the Zora tunic. I love that. Nice wardrobe change.
Yeah, honestly, we had a pink and then a purple. Definitely some Valentine's vibes. Oh yeah, this trick without hovers is really cool. You pause, you hold left, you let go of Z, and then you jump, and then yeah, it's so cool. I can't explain it very well, but it's really cool. This is probably hovers. Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
Wait, what if OGC is hovers?
It.
Hi,
I'm
Chuckles.
confused.
The OGC could be hovers.
It can be. Yeah, you're right. It can be. Yeah.
Or hovers could be in Ganon's Castle Strength 3 locked.
Wait, what the fuck is this? There's love for Oak, and then I just get a high hyper from Chuckles. What is this? No love for the Aussie. Damn.
But Cola is going to commit to the forest play. You get that strength, you just go rush forest.
Yeah, that makes sense. Chuckles is just mad that I didn't visit him when I was in the UK.
Alright, Fabio running into Jabu.
I'm so excited for this Jabu play. We're actually seeing like 2 new dungeons.
Yeah.
Forest is like sleepy though, so I'll let you watch that one. Honestly, like, this is the kind of play, like, if something's here, like, there's such a big advantage for Fabio. Like, Jabu's, like, such a hard place to commit to.
Like I said, both strengths in light arrows. That's what I'm hoping for.
I love it. I'm all for it.
The problem is there's so many places that light arrows can be, realistically. They could be in forest because Bo was locked behind Rudos. They could be somewhere. They could be in Shadow because Dins is locked behind Rudos. So
Yeah, I mean, and we still, at this stage, just have, like, 1 bomb bag, logical. So the Bane path can just be for bomb bag as well, for lights. So it's, honestly, like, I wouldn't even be thinking about that Bane path until a little bit later.
hey, nice boss game.
Fire Temple is in logic. We could do that.
Yes, it is. Though I could understand running Jabu here. Mainly just because, like, you're just kind of pulling at loose ends here. You have no idea where these items can be. And they could be anywhere. They could be in any of your stone dungeons. You don't have K-Sword, so that hasn't come into play yet.
Yeah, I think Fabio's decision to choose Jabu over Fire is maybe because of that Bane path. Maybe just pushing that letter a little bit more. But we did find a lot behind that letter already. And we've just found more. Let's go.
Keep going.
Wow.
Come on, give us another big chest. Yes.
Oh my,
just be strength here. Oh.
That's lame. But we do like a K-sword.
Yes, we do.
We said Jabu was the place to go. It is a stone. Like, Jabu hasn't come through yet. We need Deku to pull through. But again, no foolish dungeons. Hinted, at least. Yeah, this is... I don't think we're going to see Fabio commit the Baronade here. I think this is the last check, and Fabio's dipping.
Yeah, that
Just
would
saw
make
him
sense.
save. He just saved before doing this check.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Meanwhile, Cola knocking out Forest. I don't think we've seen anything in here yet. Have we seen anything in Forest in general, like in the first dip? I don't think we did.
No, we got nothing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we did get fire arrows. Thank you.
Oh,
Fire arrows,
yeah.
but
Okay.
almost instantly, useless. But they're still there.
Yeah.
We still have yet to find blue fire arrows. That could just be hiding somewhere for bait.
Blue fire arrows in Deku.
Please don't. Don't do that.
Alright, Fabio
want
knocking
this-
out this Frogs 1 check.
I want this Jabu play to actually pay off.
Yeah, it will. You just gotta do Baronade.
That's even worse, man. Like, I know I was advocating for it earlier, but that was before Fabio dipped out. Now I want it to
That's
be
fair. Okay. That's fair enough.
Still got Volvage.
Hey, I'm telling you, it could have something.
Oh. Okay, just as we were talking trash. It can't be strength. It's the other bow.
It's
is
a bow
bow
lock bow. Thank you, game.
I mean, this Deku has potential for 3, 5, 7, 8 checks. I mean, 2 of those being strength would be pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to, the strengths are gonna be spread out. Well, they have to be.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. We know where
We
one is,
also, we haven't seen Child Goron City, or at least these checks in Child Goron City.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Daddy. Let's see what he's got.
Maybe a strength?
Vanilla. Boo.
Not
Just some
vanilla.
love. Alright, hopefully Cola doesn't check that, otherwise his 3-heart game is over. Run's dead.
I mean, he did grab a heart container on the bridge scrub very early on, but he save scummed it.
Nice.
But like, even now he's committing to skipping all hearts.
I love it. I'm not brave enough to do that.
Especially with that stone fire potentially looming over for strength. I think at this point, like, if you're Cola, you might want to commit to fire rather than Chabu.
Yeah, I could see that, because otherwise you've got to make an age change to head to Jabu.
Oh,
Fire.
there's a strength.
Amazing. French vanilla.
French
That just
vanilla.
moved it.
Threw it in the pot so you could find it for yourself. Oh yeah, we haven't checked Target in the Woods either. So, Fabio plays on, oh, Gold Scale. Fabio plays on, keyboard. So, that's why you see some of these kind of cool strats come out from him. Can't play like a typical controller player. Has to have some setups for quite a lot of things, honestly. You'd be surprised how much movement comes up where keyboard just can't do as smoothly as controller.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've got mad respect for keyboard players because this game looks 10 times harder than it is with a controller. All right, we're in Deku. What are we gonna get here?
Nothing yet. Still got tons of checks to do.
I don't think there's any. Oh, I guess BFA could be the meme item. I want to see a strength though, just like the back-to-back strength for Fabio. That'd be sick. Cole's just been kind of cruising through this forest temple. Like,
Yeah,
I haven't been watching much because like forest is like a little bit boring.
it's forest. I think every once in a while, see if there's a big chest or not.
Damn, that was cool. Yeah, bombs can still be path to Evil's Bane. Here's our big boy. Let's go.
Come on.
Strength. Oh, it's lights!
The lights!
Alright, so that was Rudo's letter. Path Bane. I mean, it could be Bomb Bag as well, probably. I don't know.
Yeah,
actually, no,
either one works. No, it could be, because our...
Oh, yeah, access.
Slingshot was... Yeah. Nothing here. Yeah, I think at this point, just commit to Goma. You're not coming back anytime soon. I know you could say the same about Baronade, but thing is like, beating Goma is so much faster than, you know... Oh my god, see, like, those are the kind of strats that you see on keyboard you're not going to see anybody else do. That was so cool and clean.
That was so good. Alright. Real question is, are we going to get a 0 cycle from Cola?
He is a gamer.
He is.
Or a gamer.
No 0 cycle. But, I don't do it either, so I don't blame him. Nice and clean, though.
Nice and clean Goma as well. Alright. That is progression done for Cola, but also Fabio just being able to get the light arrows, get another strength. Wait. What was...
What the fuck was on Icy Waters?
My head's spinning, dude. What was that? Oh, was it arrows?
That must be Giant's Knife.
Oh, I'm so confused.
I'm so confused. Oh, someone please check the VOD. What the hell is on Icy Waters? It had to be junk. That's why Fabio didn't go for it.
I'm just convinced we have no eyeballs, dude. Like, what is happening?
Alright. You know, the only dungeon we haven't seen yet. Stonefire.
Okay, but where's Cola going? Is this a Jabu play for Cola? It is.
Yeah.
And so the crazy thing is, well, actually I don't know. This might push Cola to do Child Goron City as well to get that strength. It could be a strength 2 for Cola, but that really all depends on, like, you know, if he takes that K-Sword or if he commits over to Baronade.
Yeah, I can't see a world where anyone commits to Baronade when you pull the K-Sword. I'm still hopeful it's the right play. Just so we get, like, 3+ hours of this. Yeah, Jimbo, this is a good one. There's a little bit of, like, oops AD happening. We found the Iron Boots, which are logically locked behind the Long Shot, which is logically locked behind Strength 2, which is, and then the Long Shot falls somewhere in there. I don't know, I confused myself.
So
we have irons.
You need Strength 2 to get the Long Shot that's hinted inside Ganon's castle, and the Long Shot lets you cross Wasteland to get the Iron Boots, to get Strength 3 inside of water, to possibly get either hovers in water as well, or to use that Strength 3 to go to OGC or IGC to get hovers. So currently, as far as we know, hovers can be in 3 places, either further in water, OGC, or inside Ganon's castle, Strength 3 locked. But the first 2 strengths are on the bridge path, and you need those to even get into inside Ganon's castle anyway, so take your pick. But Stone Jabu, which we were advocating for a very long time, ended up having K-Sword to get the light arrows inside of Deku. So that's pretty cool. Maybe.
Yeah, so that's 2 out of 3 stone dungeons required. We just need Stonefire to come good. I'm feeling positive about Strength 2 being in Stonefire.
You know which check I want it to be on? In Stonefire?
I think you're gonna say Ball Badge.
I think I'm gonna say Ball Badge. Jimbo doesn't know, we gotta make sure he knows.
I don't think we're ever going to be allowed on comms again.
At least baseball's gonna ban us from baseball streams. Don't worry, there's more matches to come.
If Chuggles hates it, it's good enough for me to keep using it. I want to hear it on the podcast next. Yeah, it's like after oh shit, it's 2 a.m. Damn.
I mean, technically it's not even ass o'clock for me anymore. We've officially passed into normal wakey hours for normal people.
Alright, so this is really like the first time we've sort of seen both runners doing stuff that we've seen on both sides, so it's time to chat a bit of shit. Like, I don't know. Let's pick a topic and roll with it. What do you got, Oak?
Well, the last time there were some, you know, shenanigans like that. They got into what color a tennis ball was, and I really don't want to touch up on that again.
Yeah, we're not doing that one. Especially when after that conversation, I found a tennis ball that was both yellow and green, and I thought about sending it to Mel, but yeah, I never got around to it.
Thing is like it's 100% green. Like it's
just not. No. Let's move. Come on, we're not doing this topic. Let's
it's just.
You know what? Chat's been carrying this whole like restream. Chat, what do you got for us? What's out? What are we gonna talk about?
Oh, dude, you know what? I got one for you, dude. Have you ever had an orange inside of the shower, like eating an orange while you're taking a shower, dude. It's so refreshing.
Why?
Dude, it's
Why would you
seriously
do that?
like, and then you can take the orange peel and rub it on your face.
Okay, chat, back me up on this. Oak's got some issues, right? This is not a thing.
It's so healthy for you.
Oh my god. I mean, I went through like a phase, oh man, this was a while ago now, where I would like save, I'm like all about time save, right? So I would brush my teeth while in the shower. But
Oh, that's fine.
I got sick of like, you know, like rinsing my mouth with like hot water. Like that sucked. So I stopped doing that. Chat, do you brush your teeth in the shower?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't see a problem wrong with that.
I think it depends. Like if you have an electric toothbrush, then you kind of can't. But if you don't, then you know you can time save.
A lot of time save. Oh my god, this guy's routing in the shower. Oh my god.
It was a bow in icy waters. How did we think that was a BGS?
It was
What
shiny.
is wrong with us? Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Chuckles. We'll take that crown from you.
It's been a good time. Been a very good time. Fun seed too, honestly. And we've still got like a lot of seed left to play. Like realistically, where like what, like a strength, one more strength is gonna solve this. Like we know where 2 strengths are, but we still might need all 3.
Well, I mean, if Cola ends up doing Child Goron City, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Because that 3rd strength could come into play for OGC or IGC.
Yeah, I think we probably see Cola do that after Deku. That would make sense. And this is like, yeah, Favio's got to tread carefully because right now they're kind of keeping up with each other, but Favio hasn't touched GTG yet. Or Water Temple.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, the GTG, we only got the lens, though.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, like, if Favio decides to go to GTG, that could be time that he gives Cola back.
Well, the thing is Fabio going to GTG with Strength 2 is probably not going to happen, because as soon as you get Strength 2, you got Spirit to complete, then you could go inside Ganon's Castle, get the Long Shot, go be Water, get the Strength 3 from Water. You're not touching Strength 2 GTG, let's be honest here.
Mm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see Favio do GTG next, but he could get Water first, and that might save him from the GTG trip.
Yeah, that would give him the Strength 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Cola knows about the mirror.
Yeah, it's on 30.
He's getting pretty close to 30, I think. He's somewhere in the 20s.
Alright, this is going to be a lights get for Cola. But the thing is, just getting lights is not satisfactory. Probably going to keep continuing through Deku, just like Fabio did.
Yeah, these like last few checks in Deku are like really fast. Like a Bale would be pretty aggressive. Especially when you're on VC, it's almost faster to just kill Goma. Assuming you're thinking about Goron City next.
Which is what I'm really kind of hoping that he's thinking. We know there's a strength there. He doesn't. And that is the 30 skulls for Cola. So if he does get the strength 2 here, then it does kind of help him out with routing efficiency, being able to just do Spirit after this. Again, we're still looking for that strength 2, the logical strength 2. Oh, believe me, we've been hoping for Fire Temple this entire time.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jabu and Fire Temple. We've been big candidates, big fans.
Yeah, love their work. Love what they do.
Great work.
With no dungeons being hinted, there's really not much else that could be in Fire if we're going along that kind of logic there. If we're thinking that, you know, there's got to be a big item in every single dungeon. It doesn't have to be, but so far it's been true.
Yeah, I mean, can still just be like a bottle or blue fire arrows or something like that, but it's starting to look like that might be where the other logical strength is.
Yeah. If we do get a logical strength in Fire, it's going to be early. Maybe. No, it doesn't have to be early.
No, it doesn't have to be. No, because the other one's available. Yeah.
Like, it could be early or it could just be late. Because hovers are, you know, deep in the seed. It could either be like a really late Fire Temple with the strength. Because you're able to get all the keys and knock it out without having to beat Volvagia.
Who?
Volvage, yeah.
Did we? Oh, skill scout. Okay, alright. Fabio got that. I just missed it. Not that we care.
And this is going to be strength 2 for Cola coming up here.
Yeah, we've seen one strength in Water Temple and another strength on Goron Pot. So Cola's going to be the first to hit strength 2, and so the first into Spirit. And this has really, like, the timing of Cola's 30 skulls has worked out really nice. Just pick up strength 2 and then go and grab that mirror shield.
Oh, he gets the 4 hearts.
Oh no, it's over. Run's dead.
Yeah, so in Cola's case here, you're probably hoping that when you get the strength 2, you're probably hoping that you find hovers are just in water as well. Otherwise, you're going to have to keep hunting for that other strength, which we still don't know.
Yeah, that would be annoying. You really just want things to be on the way from here. Especially, like, Cola's perspective. I don't know, it feels like things have been going pretty well for Cola, and you kind of don't want anything out of the way to pop up. And just, like, see the end of the seed. But BGS for Fabio. It teleported from Icy Waters to Phantom Ganon.
Dude, I swear, it was so shiny. Okay, so Fabio's... It looks like Fabio is either going to check adult shooting or go into... what am I trying to say? Shadow for the first 2 checks. Which, honestly, isn't terrible. He just equipped the fire, or Jin's fire. So, he's also going to grab this check, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Shadow Dip's not a bad idea as well. We know Cola's not going to find the other strength in Spirit. But honestly, like, Cola could potentially be in no mode right now. We don't know for sure until we see where this long shot in Ganon's castle is.
Fabio is also going to get his strength too, just mere minutes after. Not even minutes, like...
Yeah, this is big. Because, like, Fabio is going to be able to skip GTG.
Yeah, the only thing I could be thinking here is Fabio might be thinking there could be a strength 3 in here, or probably just wants to get the hovers for, you know, just to knock some sort of progression out, give him some time to think.
Yeah, that's kind of what we talked about when Cola went in there was, you know, do progression and hope that maybe you find an out of logic strength or something useful while you're in here. And this is adult shooting, so like we could see like a strength here, and that's just the path. I mean, the hook already resolves the path anyway, but
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Just some arrows. Okay.
Oh,
And yeah, they're
okay.
really close because Fabio already has the mirror shield, so yeah, Fabio's gonna be playing Requiem like straight after this, I feel like.
This is so close.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is they're in the same exact spot. It just Fabio hasn't done GTG, and so far we know that it doesn't lead to anything currently. That we did get a lens, but that's lens with an asterisk, as always.
Yeah. Fabio continuing in here, I mean it's still progression, so you know, it's fine until you see the boss key.
Yeah, and if you find hovers here, you're just in go.
Yeah. I mean, there are 2 checks that Fabio can't do in water right now, so it is a little bit risky continuing any further than like this next check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this makes sense. Just dip on out, go do your progression. Come back when you've gone through IGC. You know you're just gonna get long shot early, not strength 3 locked inside Ganon's castle, so it's not gonna feel bad whatsoever. You're gonna be able to come back full clear water. We're gonna see the same thing from both these runners.
Yeah, hovers are most likely going to be our go mode, but long shot is probably going to be our no mode.
Unless that strength 3 is required, and we just need to find where logical
Right.
strength 2 is. Which, I'm gonna be honest with you, Fire Temple is very tempting.
I'm telling you, that's where we gotta go. Light trials required.
So the thing that I could see coming up is if we are looking for that last strength, Fabio's probably going to go into GTG to look for that strength, whereas Cole is going to be going into the right places.
Yeah.
It's a big chest there, but it can't be our strength. Honestly, this chest can't be anything.
Nothing useful, but it's I don't know. it's like skipping a big chest like when you still have 3 medallions to do. It takes a lot of balls.
Yeah, realistically, this should just be a go mode spirit. Because this is strength 2 locked, and that's really what's locking the rest of your seed.
Yeah, so this will probably test how well they've caught onto the logic right now. We still haven't seen the boss key, so we just have to keep doing checks anyway.
Yeah.
But once we see the boss key, we'll see if they just go mode straight for Twin Rover. Another big boy.
Oh my goodness. Another... Yep. Another bottle.
Yeah, it's all the bottles. We did. That's bottle percent. GG's chat. We did it. And the boss key is just going to make us full clear spirit.
That's okay. You got BGS, so it'll be nice and quick. You know what we missed, Hyper?
What did we miss?
Be 2 hours, everybody.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, there's the boss key.
I'm going to cover this one. Thank you to our runners, Cola and Fabio. Amazing show so far, and so close. Trackers, Baseball, and Lady Draco, thank you so much. My current co-commentator, Okishi, thanks for hanging out with me in the booth. It's been a lot of fun. And
Absolutely.
our restreamer, Baseball, pulling double duty, as well as chat, helping us along the way. We love you, chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you, Hyper, for joining me, even though it may be 2 a.m.
Hell, it's like 3 a.m. now. 2:30. I'm having a great time. No regrets. Especially if this race stays this close. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah, realistically, they shouldn't be doing any of these checks, but you know, they're just trying to play as safe as possible.
Yeah, I can understand this. It's not immediately obvious as well, the logic behind like those iron boots in the wastelands. It's possible that like you haven't put that together yet, and maybe you're just doing stuff along the way. But regardless, it's like where they need to go next is very clear. We know they're going to be heading to Ganon's castle after this, and hoping that they find that long shot and then just follow those iron boots for our hover boot go mode. But we'll see if it's that simple or if we need strength 3. Yeah, that's true, Mario. I think that can definitely trip up runners, and they might have overlooked that point. It's it's easy to think about logic when you got chat carrying you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a lot harder to play and think about that logic at the same time.
Especially under like the pressure. Like this is an elimination match. You know, there's a lot on the line, there's a lot to think about, a lot of nerves going on. Can't always be thinking your best.
Yeah, and then you got Mr. Mario, who's going to be your potential next opponent, sitting here in chat judging everything you're doing.
Damn, he's
like,
taking
come on.
notes.
He's like, come on, who am I playing next?
Damn, doesn't even know his opponent yet. Trash talk's already begun. I'd love to see it.
Both runners converging here on Twin Rova. Our favorite of bosses.
Yeah, honestly, like, yeah, it's really close at this stage. Oh, bit of a bad RNG cycle for Cola there. It's gonna help things for Favio. Yeah, I think, like you said, like, if we need Strength 3, I think that's gonna be really bad news for Favio. So, I think even though, like, Favio is behind right now, it's close enough that if everything is just on the way from here, maybe Favio can pull it back in an execution showdown.
I was gonna say it could come down to Twin Rova RNG, but doesn't look like that's gonna be the case here. You know how long sometimes Twin Rova could sit there and troll you.
Yeah, Favio just got trolled a little bit. Accidentally hooked one of the sisters before the power-up had happened. So I had to wait an extra cycle. But really, like, even, like, this is one of those seeds where the way they choose to route Ganon's castle could come into play here.
Yeah, that's true. All right, nice and spirit done for Cola. This is going to be Cola also going into Ganon's castle, getting that long shot. So,
We hope.
I mean, could it be anything else at this point? It can't.
No,
there's
I just
literally
mean
nothing else.
it could just be in light trial, and we can't get it yet. That's all. Wait, no, it can't be, can it? I'm confusing myself on the logic again.
No, it can't be light trial. Now, the hovers could be light trial.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Alright, Fabio gonna save some time here with the emulator save quit. It all adds up.
It's such a small amount of time, but honestly, in this race, it matters so much. All right, so Cola entering at 2:16:01. I want to see what the time difference is here, because it's got to be less than a minute.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's closer to half a minute, I think. Alright, so Cola climbing first. Cola does have FW, remember, whereas Fabio doesn't. It's also another factor.
"37-second difference."
Okay.
Yeah, Cola's for his win is in GTG, but you don't need to go back to GTG at all. So he's gonna get rid of that that FW.
That's assuming Kohler fully understands the logic, which the fact that he's continuing up this tower says that he knows he can get rid of FW. Okay, we're getting divergence in Ganon's castle routing.
Honestly, this is what Favio needs. He needs a little bit of divergence.
Yo.
Oh, no.
Ugh.
No, that's not it.
Yeah, that wall gives us nothing. That's useless.
Oh, the fire arrows might come into play here.
Yo, let's go.
Dude, fire.
Damn.
Doing this with, keyboard is so scary. I didn't realize that until now. Knowing where the invisible platform is. Was that a big chest or no? I couldn't tell.
Nah, that was small.
Oh, man. It's gonna go to Spirit to make up the difference?
It's in Spirit Trial. And they're both lost locating Spirit Trial. Unless... oh, it looks like Favio's going to do it before climbing, which is good news. Okay, so that 37-second lead is gone. But Kohler does have the FW advantage.
Yes. It literally has to be on this next check. All right.
No quick spirits down.
There's the long shot.
There is.
Just go, dude.
Oh
just go.
no!
Just
Bail,
go.
bail. All right, that's going to be advantage back to Kohler then. I never even thought about keyboard players not being able to quick spin. Like, is it even possible?
No, there's
Do you just
no
like
way.
do you just like punch your keyboard? All right, they're both. It looks like they're both going to be leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice hook extension from both of them for that check. And here we go, Water Temple. I think Favio's done like one more check in here. I don't know if Kohler lowered the water. I didn't actually look what Kohler did.
Yeah, he.
Oh, he did. Yeah, because
Yeah.
he did. Remember, he did the side hop that you horrifically explained.
Thanks for the reminder. Now I'm really hoping ball badge count comes up. Yeah, if we don't find hovers here, then our runners still have to find another strength.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, seed is not over. Until we find those hover boots, everything's still up in the air. It comes down to routing.
Yeah, and we've got to find potentially the hovers in here as well as the boss key. Hovers don't have to be in here.
No, they don't. Ooh.
Just eyeballing it. I love it.
Oh,
Who needs
man, this is so
the setup?
intense.
This is sick.
It's nothing. Go, go, go! The save quits faster for emulator.
We're gonna see the difference in reset time. Someone time it.
This is so crazy. Yeah, Fabio needs everything he can to make up that difference for Aurora's Wind.
Yeah, honestly. Nine seconds. Wow. If only he had the classic controller. True.
And if it's not here, we get another
Oh.
reset, another 10 seconds.
Yeah, chat pointing out as well, Cola didn't scum quite correctly. Like, saved after spending one key, so might need another one.
Oh, well, okay. You might have to push the block there then.
Yeah, did we see what was on this check? That Fabio's obviously doing it. I'm not sure if he peeked it.
I don't think he peeked it. I think he's just rushing it.
No peek.
And if it's nothing and Cola peeks it and it's like a dead check, then... Oh, that's a key. Cola's probably just going to do it, yeah. So that saves Cola there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's still that it's just an emulation difference for time, for on-screen difference.
Yeah. Honestly, like, the amount of, like, the more resets in this water temple, the better for Fabio. No hovers in. Ugh, this is the worst kind of water temple. No hover boots.
This has got to be so frustrating to do on keyboard.
Oh, yeah, this is awful.
Oh, okay, he got a third try.
Nicely
That's
done.
honestly better than most people on controller will do it, so.
Yeah.
Beautiful, okay. Yep, and he's just gotta go. Okay, now I need to know the time difference. He goes through the key door at 2:25:21.
Oh my god, this is another horrible keyboard room.
I imagine the entirety of water is just pretty terrible for a keyboard.
It's making me appreciate like keyboard players just so much more. How much like pain and suffering they have to go through for things that we just take for granted.
Okay, so a 35-second difference here. Honestly, Fabio needs a little bit more time save here. But if hovers just aren't in here, then it's going to come down to their decisions beyond this.
Yeah, and it would be a really bold play for Favio to maybe feel behind and decide not to do GTG for that reason. Because if Favio does go to GTG, it's, I mean, unless, yeah, there can't be anything in that strength 2 block room. We already said that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna. This is just. Wait, what are we. Oh, playing. Oh, he's making us wait! What a tease!
It could be nothing, it could be hovers. It could be nothing, it could be hovers. It could be nothing. Let's go!
It's hovers. Oh my god. Alright, we have a race. That's go mode. And that's also go mode. This, honestly, like, this is where, like, small details come into play. Do you get, like, your quick morpher kill? Do you one cycle bongo? Everything matters from this point. Even, like
Oh my
this,
god,
like...
what a setup, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, the FW is a huge find for Cola, but it's also, like, Favio not going GTG is, like, why this race is so close right now.
Yeah.
Again, like, there's another reset as well. Like, these resets, that's 3 resets. That's, like, 20 to 30 seconds of time save just from playing on different consoles. That's wild. Alright. We need a quick morpher.
And I mean, we're not even done. We still have an entire shadow.
Ooh, misses. Alright, Cola can pull some big time back here if he gets it. Okay, we've got more for now. Yeah, exactly right though. Like, yeah, we've just got this entire shadow to enjoy with them being like side by side. Cola misses too.
Oh my goodness.
The pressure. It's insane.
There is a 25-second difference currently.
The 25 seconds is...
Don't get morphed. Okay, alright.
Oh, this is insane.
I expect nothing less from these two. Co-op
This is why
partners.
this is why these two are teammates. Yeah.
Everything is on the line.
Did either of them dip shadow? I don't think any of them did.
No, neither of them did. No, we're timing every single action, Chuckles. I want to know exactly how long each of their dead hands are going to be.
Oh. Fabio needs more time.
We need, you know what Fabio needs? We need Fabio. We need one key to be left in shadow at the very end after the boat. And we need Fabio to go to manager. And we need Cola to go do the DINS checks. And that's going to be the time difference to put him right on the line.
This is the moment, like, you know, I think, like, if you've ever been in a race, like, this is the moment your heart's racing. You've got, like, one eye on the screen, one eye on the race room, and you're just, like, praying.
You just have no idea that the opponent is holding hands with you in the same dungeon. One walking in one room, the other walking out.
See, normally when the two of them are in shadow together, one of them's going reverse, one of them's going forwards. They can't do that this time. That'd be cheating.
That would be cheating, yes. Oh, Cola's gonna lose some time here being at the door needing to grab that key. That's like 10 seconds right there.
He'll long shot to it though. Oh, he won't long shot. Alright, back walk. I like it. I think we're gonna find that FW is going to be decisive. I think at the moment, Fabio looks like he's in front, but I think Cola is still in the lead right now.
Yeah.
But it is so close. Let's not forget, I mean, we're talking about, there is another save quit that needs to happen to get back to Temple of Time. Oh, but not for Cola, actually. Sorry.
Not for Cola.
Not for Cola. He's just got a FW back. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, Cola's FW is at the top of Ganon's castle. So, already beat the, did he beat the Knuckles, I think? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Or did he just drop it in that room?
I don't remember seeing Knuckles, but then again, if we go off history, I haven't seen anything this seed.
Yeah, that's true. After Stalfos, chat's telling us. Okay, so yeah, it takes like a little over a minute to walk to that point from Temple of Time. Fabio has beat all the like mini bosses up to that point, so there's no extra fighting that Fabio has to do. He just has to walk there.
Like, I don't think I've ever calmed a match so close and so intense before. There was one, and it was actually last year, and it was Cola, because it was a BGS difference. I remember that. It was literally like a 30-second. It came down. I think it was Cola who had the BGS.
I think it was actually Cola that got eliminated from that match.
Oh man! All right, I didn't say anything then.
Yeah, maybe you don't bring that up. Yeah, Cola like hot on Fabio's heels. He's keeping this lead as or this gap as small as it can be. Keep that FW advantage.
Yeah, dude, it's really just a one-room difference this entire dungeon.
Still 30 seconds. That just shows the skill that they both have. You know, it's just like, even in like this pressure situation, it's like we're not seeing any like movement errors, nothing. Just clean execution in go mode.
Yeah, these two are locked in. Nah, you don't need that big chest. Just keep on rolling. That is nothing.
Oh, high five on the way out there.
You'll be crazy, and this will never happen in like a race, but if you could see the other person's sprite as you're running through, they're chasing each other through the Shadow Temple.
That would be sick.
What are you doing? Oh, okay. I thought he was going for the big chest. I was like, Cola.
Yeah, needing some HP. Not surprised.
It is slight time loss, yes.
Wouldn't need that HP if he got titties earlier.
Yeah, that is true. Now, Shadow is just notorious for chipping down your health. It's just like spinner here, invisible blade here, you know. Just random things that knock your health down.
Yeah, fortunately, I think they both have. I'm not sure if they have the Goron tunics equipped.
I think they
that
both
helps a
have Sword
lot in
Tunic
Shadow
on.
Temple.
Fabio is wearing the Goron tunic. Thank you, baseball.
That's why baseball is the GOAT.
Oh, so clean.
What a shot.
That's not a dumb question at all.
Yeah, the invisible spikes, they act like the same kind of way lava does, so you don't take damage when you're wearing a Goron tunic unless you're standing on them for an excess amount of time. Damn, Chuckle's learning something new
Every day.
Throw it on the podcast. Did you guys know that Ocarina of Time Randomizer has a podcast?
No
Exclamation point podcast. Pop it in chat. Damn, 14-second difference now. Oh, and we're go-moding Shadow from this. We got all the keys. We got everything. Okay. Cola has pulled back some time in Shadow. It's looking rough for Favio, but I mean, it's still within a minute of each other, it feels like.
Yeah, this might just come down to Ganon's castle execution from there on. They have BGS. These are top runners. You don't necessarily think that anything's going to change, but the pressure is on.
Next season, baseball. Let's get it.
Yeah, did I tell you about my first fast boat experience?
No.
Yeah, so fast boat, I played it for the first time. I don't even know which branch I was playing. Oh, I was playing Saws. And if you jump slash while on fast boat, you fly to the back of the boat. So don't jump slash unless you are at the front of the boat.
Meanwhile, Cola giving us all like a little bit of a heart attack, but he's just messing around. Dude, I'm always scared this statue is gonna land on top of me and I'm gonna void out and ride the boat again.
Oh, dude, that would be terrible.
Alright, we need a clean bongo. All the top players one cycle bongo with BGS.
Yep.
They definitely don't
players.
3 cycle.
Only top players. Is it really 8 seconds now? Oh my goodness.
That's insane that Cola's been able to pull that time back.
Okay,
Very
nice clean bongo.
Yeah, Favio did take a little knock from bongo before getting the stun. But yeah, man, like, Cola is right on top of Favio now. Yeah, all top players with a bow. I should have clarified. Yeah, good. Can't argue with that. Cola's race to lose from here. I think it has been for a while as well. It's just Cola's execution has put it even more in his favor.
Oh man.
I was just trying a new strat. Didn't pay off. Yeah, so this is where we're going to see Cola's going to race ahead. Probably, I think it's a minute now.
And just like that, there is our difference. Fabio walking out of Temple of Time. Cola just working his way back up, gonna go face off versus the Iron Knuckles. Oh, that's so close. Yeah, Ferora's win was in GTG, which Cola did, but Fabio didn't, which is why this race is so close.
Yeah, imagine if FW wasn't in Ganon's castle, like, this would be insane.
No, yeah. If FW was just sitting inside of fire, then we're just hand in hand.
On Volvage.
On Volvage.
I had to one last time.
Yeah, we're not going to see it at all.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, that mispeak on Icy Waters. This is where you, like, I mean, when you're in a situation where you lose by such a small amount of time, it's natural to just, like, pick, like, so many, like, one-off things that, like, you could have, like, saved a minute on here and there and, like, blame that on the reason.
Yeah, there is another match happening today, as Baseball pointed out. Volk versus Aeronaut. I don't think it's on ZSR, but it will be 100% on Zora Disco on a French restream if you're interested.
Yeah, so any English speakers, you have 4 hours to learn French.
Listen, I opened up that Duolingo app and it still haunts me to this day. I still get notifications, but I'm too afraid to get rid of the app.
The track is in English. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess that's all you need.
Damn, what a race, honestly. Like, Cole's just got to clutch up like this last bit of fight, and then it's his match. But wow, I did not expect it to be this close the way it was playing out. But that GTG skip was just so big for Fabio.
Yeah,
just not quite enough in the end. Unless Cola does have more than 4 hearts, so he's safe from a one tap from Ganon. Oh, Ganon trolling a little low. Ganon, please. Oh, Ganon, please. Oh my god, Ganon.
This is so intense. He does have a fairy, that is right. He has a fairy from Spirit. Alright, get your GGs ready. GG.
GG. Wow.
That's
246.57.
Yeah, it's so close.
And that's heartbreaking when you're on Fabio's like point of view. Like, it's such a bad feeling when you're in this fight and you see that first place tick over in the race room and you're like, oh, so close. Never a good feeling, but awesome performance from both of them, nonetheless.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, get your GGs in for Favio as well. About to finish. Only about a minute behind. Really close.
Exactly 1 minute. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's insane. GG's to both of these runners. This is honestly such an insane performance from these two. It was so fun to watch. GG's, guys.
Yo, GG's.
Hey, GG's.
So, I mean,
Damn.
this being a match between you two, you guys were co-op partners in the last co-op tournament. I mean, GG, really, this match was so fun to watch. And, like, that last, 30 to 40 minutes, you guys were just hand in hand. I mean, chat was timing every single loading zone just to see exactly how far apart you guys were.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
That must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. So one thing that chat had a question for was if you guys understood the logic for the strengths and why both of you guys ended up opening big chests in Spirit Temple.
Yeah, I did understand the logic for the stuff, but then there's just big chests in Spirit Temple right in your face. I don't trust myself enough to the logic and just go with it. I knew that the strength had to be strength 3, logically, the one in water, because, you need to get the long shot or the hover boots to get the iron boots in the wasteland. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's always hard.
Obviously, both of those were past Ganon's castle, because we had a path to Bongo with the iron boots, and then Morpha was hinted in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy. I'm sure you probably were as well, just expecting hover boots on Haunted Wasteland, and then you just get this big curveball kind of thrown at you. What was going through your heads when you pulled those iron boots? Did you figure that logic chain straight away, or was there some thinking to be done? Yeah, tell us what you were thinking.
Took me a while to figure it out until I basically found the Strength in Water temple, but then I kind of knew.
Yeah.
Was it
and
same for you, Fabio?
I think all went down to down when I mispicked the item in the fountain. So after that, I started to play a little bit nervous and wasn't thinking that much about the logic.
That was
Just-
a bow, right?
Yeah.
I didn't go back for it, but I assumed it was a bow.
Yeah, it was actually funny on Restream when we saw Favio go back for it. We actually thought that it was the Kakiri sword at first, and then the BGS,
Yeah.
and then Favio didn't pick up, and we're like, why wouldn't Favio pick up the BGS? And it wasn't until we saw the BGS on Phantom Ganon that we had to go back and check what it was on Icy Waters.
That's always a hard one to peek. It's very common that you mispeak that one.
But yeah, it was obviously you can see with the finish times, it was really close. Kohler, it looked like your route, especially in early game, worked just a little bit more efficiently, getting into ranch before the first night cycle and finding the bomb bag early, whereas Favio kind of had to detour a little bit to get the daytime to work. So that put you at a slight advantage, which just kind of kept snowballing into a bigger lead, and that kind of steered you towards GTG, which Favio was able to dodge. But that ended up the FW being the difference from GTG was kind of crazy. So
Oh,
I
damn.
guess, yeah, I guess Favio, like, what was going through your mind, like when you were looking for that final strength 2? Was GTG kind of looming on the back of your mind as a place to check?
I was trying to avoid it as long as possible.
Yeah. Was that because you felt behind, like you needed to skip like a high dense location or something?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like I said, after that misspeak, I started to play a little bit nervous.
Yeah, once you go on tilt, it's not fun.
No, yeah. So one question that Chad actually had for Water, and something that we brought up is, Fabio, you play on keyboard. So, what is Water like in playing on keyboard? I mean, you have so many different setups, especially in Water Temple, where you've got to like, you've got to free aim, or at least use the Z target to aim for a lot of things. What is it? Does it just feel normal to you? Is it like every time you go to Water, you're like, oh man, I got to do this?
Well, first, I just hope to have hovers early because this is much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part, but to hook shot from the second to the top level, I don't have really a setup for that. I just try to aim as much as I can.
Yeah.
That's like the hardest part for me.
Yeah, it was really cool to watch some of your like setups with the keyboard. Like the Deku B1 skip was so clean, so fast.
Yeah. We were popping off on that.
Yeah, and a lot of like
It's
free aiming with the hook shot and things like that. It was really cool.
I mean, that's the only B1 skip that. Well, there is the other, or it's such a longer setup, but like this is the quickest one I can do, and the only one.
Didn't you have bombs in the Deku? Was that so late?
I think I had. Can't remember. Yeah, I had, but I didn't have it equipped.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize. Yeah, could have just ground jumped, but you know the B1 skip for swag it looks cool.
Yeah, it did.
Cat popped off, so I think it was worth it.
Yeah, we were hoping after both of you guys getting the boomerang, we were really hoping that Jabu had something. So we were really hyped to see that K-Sword was in Jabu and that lights were just behind the K-Sword there. So that was really cool. I mean, other than that, anything else you guys want to say about the seat? I think that's pretty much it for us.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Thank
I know
you.
there's a German restream as well, so I don't know. I think they might want Cola and over there as
Yeah.
well, maybe Fabio too. So
I can go over there. I think it's gonna be hard for Fabio to speak German.
All right. Well, I think that
fine
is
with
it.
me.
GG's, you guys. Such a hype
Yeah,
match,
GG's.
and honestly, so much on the line. Like, you got to give yourselves a pat on the back. That was just so fun. And thank you for letting us restream you today. We're going to pass it off to baseball.
All right. That does it for this race today. Definitely the best S8 race I've seen so far, I think. Yeah, Cola, you don't have to stay for this if you don't want. You can just go. But thank you so much for being here. Runners, Cola, Fabio, that was awesome. So yeah, thanks Lady Draco for tracking with me. It was early for me, it was even earlier for her, so thank you for getting up for this. And of course our commentators, Hyper and Oak. Wow. What a commentary duo. Thank you both.
Thank you, baseball.
I'll never forget Volvag. My whole life. Okay, so coming up we have 12 Master Quest Dungeon Tournament race at 2 p.m. Eastern. So in like 2.5 hours. That'll be right here on ZSR. And the next S8 match, which is at 3 p.m. Eastern, 3.5 hours. That'll be on Zoro's channel. I'll link it again. No, I can't. Zoro. Disco. Okay. Yeah, and there'll be a Silver Gauntlets Challenge Cup match at that time as well. So lots of Ocarina of Time coming up today. But that's going to do it for this race. Thank you all for watching. I'm just going to send you over to the German race stream. Never mind, he's coming here. Wow, I was going to raid you. Wow. But thank you for the raid. So my backup plan is that we're raiding over to KitKat, who is doing a Skyward Sword Season 3 randomizer seed. So hope you enjoy that. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Adios.